Now in this presentation I will be explaining you about the greenhouse effect, the global warming and the causes of global warming, and this video is for class 7th. Children, in the previous class I explained you about the atmosphere and the composition of atmosphere and the layers of atmosphere. Now I will be explaining you what the greenhouse effect. First of all, let me tell you from where the concept of the greenhouse has come. The concept of greenhouse has come from the invention. Now what was the invention? The invention was in the field of the horticulture. Like what the scientists did, they made up a house made up of glass or a transparent plastic from which the sunlight could have penetrated inside, and the temperature of the trapped air was increased, and this was helpful for the ripening of the fruits and vegetables. So this was an invention. The greenhouse is an invention, but how it is affecting the earth, for that you have to understand first of all the greenhouse gases. Now there are certain greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, and these greenhouse gases are like carbon dioxide, methane, ozone, nitrous oxide, chlorofluorocarbons, and due to the increased concentration of these gases in the atmosphere, the temperature of the earth rises, and this rise in the temperature of the earth because of the greenhouse gases is called as a greenhouse effect. Now greenhouse effect has adversely affected the progress of civilization. Like for example, it has adversely affected the climate, because if there will be an increased concentration of the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, then it will make a rise in the temperature of the earth, and then that particular area under which the concentration of the greenhouse gases is more, that area will be not much suitable for the working of the people. So for that purpose we need to control the greenhouse effect, and for controlling the greenhouse effect we need to balance the concentration of the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Like carbon dioxide is present in the atmosphere. Now this carbon dioxide, which is just 0.33% of the volume of 1% of the inert gases. Now if this concentration of carbon dioxide is increased, like the concentration of the methane gas is increased from the evolution of the vehicular pollution. Now when this vehicular pollution will be more, or the industrial pollution will be more, then the concentration of the greenhouse gases will increase. That will lead to the rise in the average temperature of the earth. And on the other hand, you see that the ozone layer is depleting, because ozone layer, which is just above the tropopause in the stratosphere, if this concentration will be disturbed, it will adversely affect the concentration of the ozone gas in the atmosphere that is responsible for absorbing the ultraviolet radiation that reach the earth's surface and increase the temperature of the earth. It does not only, the ultraviolet radiation does not only increase the temperature of the earth, but it also causes some skin problems in the humans. So all these effects are related to the greenhouse effect. Now what have you understood by the greenhouse effect? Like it was an invention. The concept was an invention in order to do the horticulture in production of fruits and vegetable. But if this concept is applied on the earth, then we have to study about the greenhouse gases, due to which the alteration of the greenhouse gases, the rise in the greenhouse gases will rise to the temperature of the earth, which is termed as a greenhouse effect. So in order to control the greenhouse effect, first of all we need to control the pollution like industrial pollution like vehicular pollution. Like we have to plant the trees, afforestation, in order to balance the greenhouse gases, and the carbon dioxide content should not be much more increased in the atmosphere. If it is more than the if it is more than the concentration, then it will definitely increase the temperature of the earth, and again the glaciers will melt, the freshwater reserve will decline. Now let me tell you what is a freshwater reserve today in the world. It is just 2.97%. About 15 years ago, it was 3%. Now, after the 15 years, it is just 2.97%. And if the greenhouse gas goes on, if these greenhouse gases are are increasing more in the concentration, the temperature will rise more. The glaciers will again melt. The sea level will rise. Now, if the sea level will rise, the cities which are available at the sea coast, they will be coming to a danger because they will be submerged into the sea. So rising of sea level is also very dangerous, and melting of glaciers is also very dangerous. Melting of glaciers is dangerous because the fresh water that comes in the river, that will decline, and the rising of the sea level will be the threat to the islands, because the many islands may get submerged under water. So this was about the greenhouse effect. Now, global warming. Temperature that increases the earth, that is all the global warming. Now, global warming is a concept related to the greenhouse effect. Basically, the rise in temperature is in the greenhouse effect also, the rise of temperature is in the global warming also. Now, abnormal increase in the temperature of the earth causes the serious problems, and this is affecting the comforts of the human beings, putting a great deal damage to the environment. Human activities like burning of the fossil fuels, like the vehicle pollution, like the deforestation, and the impact of global warming is felt more prominently on the weather and climate, the natural vegetation, the wildlife, farming practices, and availability of the underground water and the human health. So in this way, greenhouse effect is also rise of temperature, and when it is applied to the global level rise of the temperature of the earth, that is the global warming, that how it is adversely affecting the human adaptations. Now, causes of global warming. Children, the causes of global warming is, like, first causes a depletion of the ozone layer. Now, the ozone layer gets depleted, the ultraviolet radiations are on the increase. When the ultraviolet radiations are on the increase, the temperature is on the increase, and this is responsible because of the CFC. Now, CFC is the chlorofluorocarbon. What is CFC? It is a chlorofluorocarbon that is emitted out from the exhausts of the air conditioners and the refrigerators. Now, this ACs and refrigerators, now CFC is a very light gas. CFC is a very light gas. Instantly it is exhausted from the air conditioners and the refrigerators. It instantly goes high up in the altitude and causes the depletion of the ozone gas. Now, both CFC and carbon dioxide are responsible for the 80% destruction of the ozone layer. Now, deforestation. Indiscriminate felling of trees. Like today you see that first of all, the forested land is cleared for the agricultural purpose, and then the agricultural land is turned for the commercial purpose, like concrete jungles are developing today. Now, this is a very serious problem, because it is, why it is a serious problem? Because if in the earth 33% of the total area of the earth should be under the forest as per the forest policies, like 33% of the area should be under the forest of any country, and total 33% of the world area, the world earth, should be under the forest. If we need to balance the carbon dioxide level in the atmosphere and we have to control the pollution, then 33% of the total world area of the earth should be under the forest. Okay, now in order to control the greenhouse effect of global warming, we need to just plant the trees, increase the area under forest. That will be helpful for the future generations. Now, burning of fossil fuels. Burning of fossil fuel is also accounting to today about 90% of the total world energy requirement. And by the burning of the fossil fuels, again the harmful gases are released into the air, and these pollutants are very much harmful for the human health. And today also I am telling you that today if we have a limited reserve of the fossil fuels, if we will indiscriminately use the fossil fuels, then they are the mineral wealth. Then how the future generation will survive? A coal, say for example a coal. Now, coal has been formed since Carboniferous period. It takes thousands of years for a simple wood to turn into the coal, and it just takes a minute for a coal to burn. So the demand is more and the supply will be less. So we need to restrict the use of the fossil fuels as well as the mineral wealth in order to look for the future generation also, and on the other hand in order to control the pollution also. So here I rest my presentation. So in the next presentation I will be teaching you about the impact of the global warming. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.